Alright, so before we start this episode, I need to do some explaining. One thing that YouTube really lacks, in my opinion, is storytelling. A lot of vlogs, a lot of content on here is just a bunch of pretty shots and a bit of dialogue, and that's about it. I feel like the reason why Casey Neistat and Jack Conte and all these other guys are so successful is because they're doing something that really lies at the core of filmmaking, and that's they're telling a story, and they're doing it well. And it's one of my biggest goals to be able to do that too. Your guys' time is the most valuable thing in the world, right? I don't want to sit here and waste it with a bunch of content that's filled with minutes and hours of your time that you could be spending doing something else. So this episode is kind of a bit painful because I didn't do a lot of dialogue. I didn't walk you guys through exactly what I was doing, and I didn't really tell a story here. It's just a bunch of pretty shots of us flying with a bunch of cool airplanes, and yeah, I've had a hard time trying to get substance out of it. So I need to kind of explain what I'm doing over the next few months. I'm hitchhiking all over the world basically, and I'm not doing it in a traditional manner. I'm doing it at small airports, in general aviation planes. I'm either hiring a plane to fly somewhere, flying somebody else's plane, or hitching a ride with somebody else in the back seat, just to get somewhere new and exciting and document the journey. So in this specific vlog, I'm hanging out with Matt and Owen, and we're busy flying all over the US basically, and yeah, we're having a blast and flying awesome airplanes. So that's just a bit of context with what I'm doing. I'm gonna try and cut this down to something that doesn't waste you guys' time and is still exciting and inspiring, and yeah, I kind of hope it turns out to be something valuable to you. I don't ever intend to waste your time. On that note, I also have to thank all the Patreons. Patreon is the only reason I'm able to do this. You know, I'm able to pursue the mission of inspiring a new generation of general aviation pilots and aviators and people just generally interested in flying for fun, flying recreationally. It's a lot more accessible than a lot of people think, and in order to do this full time requires the support of Patreon. So huge shout out to them. If you haven't yet, please consider subscribing on there. I upload all these episodes a week beforehand. I'll be uploading uncut footage of flights in sort of their entirety on there. There's some awesome stuff coming up with this Cessna Citation that we flew to Florida. I'm doing a bunch of cool stuff with flight shops the whole month of May, so there's a lot of cool stuff on the way. So if it's something you're able to do, please consider supporting this mission on Patreon. So anyway, hopefully that gives you guys a bit of context on this video, and hope you guys enjoy. We just made a new friend, and he's got a Mustang, and we're gonna do some formation flying with him. This is gonna get interesting because the Bonanza isn't very fast in comparison to this. So yeah, this is a great way to start the day for sure. She's beautiful. Alright, so while those guys are getting ready, I'm in the back. I've got my A7R2, and we've got an A7R3 ready to shoot some air-to-air with the Citation Mustang, which is probably one of the coolest airplanes I've ever shot.
Are we ready?
Yeah, we're ready to go. You guys ready to go?
Yeah,
I'm ready to go.
Let's do it, babe.
Page traffic, Bonanzas 7 Hotel Thomas, departing runway 33, Page. Climbing over the airfield.
It's so weird facing backwards.
Oh, that's so cool.
Oh man, I am so friggin' stoked for this air-to-air.
Oh, it's gonna be badass.
It's so good. Yeah, and if you can start, because he's probably gonna join up soon, if you could just sort of make it over the river, over the dam so long.
Yeah.
It should be smoother over the water too.
Yeah.
Okay. Also just be wary, it's a jet, so the prop wash would be, well, jet wash would be insane.
Yeah, make sure you go, so you're gonna go under him or over him? You wanna level off? Let's level off, that'll make it easier.
Yeah.
Okay, we're straightening out.
There we go. Now we're in business.
So now we're full power here.
Guys, I sure appreciate it. It was nice of you. Very nice of you.
Yeah, it's great meeting you. I think we got some good stuff. We'll send it over to you. Thanks for flying with us.
Thanks so much. Talk to you soon.
Yeah, safe flight back home, Brad.
Where are we? Vail. I think it's Vail. But anyway, it's near the Grand Canyon. Grand Canyon's right there. It's a super cool airport, and apparently there's a badass museum here, and we're gonna check it out. There's some planes right there, actually. We made it to Sedona, and we got a lovely 2014 Bonanza that I'm gonna hop in that one, and Matt and Owen are gonna be in his plane, and yeah, we're just gonna shoot the crap out of them. My objective is to get some really badass photos, but it also video it proves harder and harder every time I try and do it, because it's so hard to get steady shots out of an airplane, especially in turbulence. So being a mountainous area, I don't know how good the footage will turn out, but I think the rest of it will turn out pretty good. So yeah, I'm stoked. Well, that was damn epic. I'm like buzzing right now. It really wasn't that bad in the back. I really thought it would be more windy. It's just loud, but that's about it. You could even feel the moment the power was applied, the wind just kind of went past the door instead of in it. So yeah, just rad.